So today we're looking at the first of our 5.2, 5.3 content. We're looking at expanding binomial products. So a binomial is something that has two terms. And we've seen some of these, but we're going to look at some of the more difficult binomials. And we can use that we can expand them by using the distributive law, or what I call multiplying through. So using the expanding through method, just using the distributive law, we break this first bracket up and multiply through. So our A is multiplied by CD, and then our B is multiplied by CD. And we end up with a nice little thing at the bottom, but I'm going to show you it diagrammatically. So diagrammatically, we're looking at A times C is AC, A times D is AD, and then we're looking at B times C is BC, and B times D is BD, and I've run out of room again. Okay. So all we're doing, multiplying through, and there's a little acronym which is pretty good for this, FOIL. Multiply the first by the outside, first by the inside, then we go back and do the same for the last. Last by the outside, last by the inside. And that saves you a bit of hassle, and it's just a nice way to remember it. So if we're doing a question like this, I'm going to try my best with my pen. We're going to go x times 3, x times x, which is x squared, x times 5, which is 5x, 3 times x is 3x, and 3 times 5 gives us 15. Now we're going to go through and we're going to tidy that up. So we've got x squared, we've got 5x plus 3x gives us 8x, and add our 15 on, and we've got that nice and tidy now. We've expanded that binomial. Let's have a look at another one. This one we've got different signs, so we're going to have to take a really good look at what we're doing with our signs. We've got x times x, which is x squared. We've got x times 7, and that's a positive 7, so we're going to have positive 7x. And next one we're going to use our minus 4 times x is minus 4x. I shouldn't have put that addition there. Let's try that again. And I did it again. Minus 4x. And then our last one, minus 4 times 7 is minus 28. Again, we're going to go through and we're going to find our like terms. So x squared is the only one we've got, so we've got x squared, 7x, take away 4x, leaves us with 3x's, and our minus 28 is all by itself. So like I said, multiplying through, do it one thing at a time. A little bit harder one, we've now got a 2 in front of the x, so same process. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times minus 6 is minus 12x. Minus 1 times x is minus x. And minus 1 times minus 6 is plus 6. Again, we go through and we find our like terms. We got minus 12, take away another 1, gives us minus 13. So we got 2x squared minus 13x plus our 6. Again, doing each step individually, doing each multiplication makes life so much easier. This one here, we've got 5x times 3x, so 5 times 3 gives us 15, x times x gives us x squared. 5x times 7 gives us 35x. Minus 2 times 3x is minus 6x. And minus 2 times 7 is minus 14. Sorry, ran out of room again. Once again, exactly the same process. Key our like terms. 35 take away 6 gives us 29. So we have 15x squared plus 29x minus our 14. Exactly the same process. Don't stress about it. Just look for your like terms to tidy it up. I'll go into one of the enrichment ones. You can pause the video here if you wish. With a trinomial, so something with 3 terms, it's exactly the same process. Now I know I'm going to run out of room, so I'm going to start on the next line. So I've got x times x squared gives us x cubed. X times x gives us x squared. X times 1 gives us x. 1 times x squared gives us x squared. 1 times x gives us x. And 1 times 1 gives us 1. So, I'm going to highlight my key terms because I don't like making mistakes. I've got x squared and x squared. So x cubed still by itself. I've got 2x squareds. I've got 1x and 1x. That gives me 2x's. And I've got little old 1 all by itself. So I've now expanded my binomial, 2 terms, but one of them is a trinomial. All the best with it. Have a good day.